being here with me. This is Soundbites Allowed. I'm Boston, and I'm happy to be here with you. You may not be able to hear me too well because obviously we have some music in the background, which is probably going to kill this getting blocked in a bunch of countries. But that's what you have. If you can see right behind me are well over 1,000 people right now. So I just wanted to get back in touch with everyone, let you know. The line was an hour and a half long. Let me say that again. The line was an hour and a half long to get into Cortona Park at the amphitheater to be able to see Donald Trump. Now, we expect that to be starting at about 6 p.m. And that will be probably someone speaking first. They usually have one, maybe two people speaking about a half hour, 15 minutes, a half hour, and then Trump will start. So I would expect him to be starting by about 7 o'clock. We have a huge crowd. Now, one of the big things to mention here, yes, you notice how they always say that to be MAGA is to be, I don't know, some kind of fascist or something? Look at this crowd. Look at the people. And you know what you see there? You see America. You see Americans of every color, every creed, every religion. You see people from everywhere in America here. And what are we all doing here? We're waiting to hear a candidate and probably the next president of the United States comes to me on their channel. That's fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. And what are they doing over there? People are having all kinds of fun. And so I don't have any of my normal equipment I would normally have with me. So I don't have my camera stand. I don't have my stick. I don't have anything. I just got Secret Service wouldn't let any of that through. So kind of a little bit behind. But we're going to make do. I have both two of my cameras here with me for the event. We got a lot of still photos that I'm going to be presenting to everyone. That'll be afterwards. But I just find it interesting that we have so many people, so many great people that are here together with us right now. Come on. And I'm going to be coming back in a little bit. Actually, about 6 o'clock, I'll be coming back, and I will be covering all of the speech live, so you'll be able to see all of that. I'll be making sure that if I can, I'll interview a few people as well. But I think you can see there's just a lot of great people around. I mean, look at that in the background, just all the people. And I would estimate when I was in the line at about 2:30, we had somewhere around 750 to 1,000 people. It took an hour and a half to get through the line. I believe by the time I got through the line, we have somewhere in the range of about 2,000 to 2,500 people. Again, that's an estimate based on visuals. I don't know. I haven't seen a confirmed number. There are many candidates that are here right now. In fact, I'm taking pictures of them as we speak. And various individuals, including former New York GOP chairman Cox is here. He's here somewhere, which is kind of surprising since when he was in office, he did not really. Hey, puppy. All right, my mic got muted there for a second. So at the moment, I just wanted to make sure that I was letting you know that we are in. People are coming through. There have been no real problems. They've got water for people. We've seen the police flying the helicopters above to make sure everyone is safe. There are various interviews going on. Media is walking around. I think it's doing great. I will be coming back to you again. I'll be talking to you again in just a few moments. But we got some of their kids here too. I don't know if you can see that. So we got families here as well, not just grown, but also younger children who are getting an opportunity to meet, to hear a former president possibly the next president live. It's a great experience in the Bronx, no less. I don't know. When I think about this, I'm kind of excited. I hope everyone can hear me properly. I know uh, I can't see the comments at the moment. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay. So I did see Roger left a comment. Thank you for that. I do see that Matthew J with the Matthew J Show is getting in touch with me, mentioning that I was on Newsmax. Again, people should be aware I may be on Daily Mail. They did an interview with me as well. Who knows? Maybe some of the other news media will decide to have a conversation with me. There's quite a few people here. All right. And let's see. I don't see any questions at the moment. I can tell you that the mood is upbeat for many of the people here. I don't know anyone who's upset about the event or upset about President Trump. They're very excited to be here. I've heard from many people that they are very excited about the fact that they are hearing President Trump in New York, something they did not expect to see happen because New York is such a blue state. And they found it to be very empowering that he would actually step forward and to come to what is essentially enemy territory. Let's see here. Oh, we've got someone from. Okay, so we're blocking someone because somebody, a leftist, decided to try and use some racial content in the comments there, and I'm trying to remove it right now. Wow. So it's funny when it's funny, but not in a happy, positive way. When we have an individual who, when we have an individual who goes on to the stream because they have no argument against President Trump, because they have no argument against black and Asian and white and all Americans in New York actually coming together to hear President Trump, they have no choice but to try and put racism, to put a racial slur against me on this live stream. And I tried to block it. I can't do it right now. But people report that individual. They're going by the username BLM. Report them for their racial slur, for the fact that they were trying to abuse my live stream to push a racial slur. That is not what we are seeing amongst Republicans here. That is not what we are seeing amongst all the people in New York that were on the line, that were here. And it's sad. It's sad when they have nothing else. They can't complain about any of the success that Donald Trump has done. No, instead, they want to pick a fight. They want to make it racial. I'm sorry. That's not what this event is about. That's not what I am about. Janice says, let's see. Janice says, hang on a second. So Janice had a comment there. There's a few others. Janice says, I couldn't make it today, but thank you for going live. No problem. I'm happy to do that. I see another comment here, which is, oops. Come on. And this is from Andrew Wilson saying, keep up the great work. Even you are one of the only ones live. Wow. I'm surprised I'm one of the only people live at the moment. But of course, that's because the news media isn't going to give extra airtime to let you see how many people are here, to let you see how diverse, and this is their word. This is the thing that the Democrats like to say. The progressives love this word. The diversity of Americans that are here. Yeah, they don't, the mainstream news media really isn't trying to show that off. They're looking for their opportunities to get individuals to somehow denigrate this event or denigrate themselves. And it's really not happening. And I don't see that. And I'm just trying to make sure I don't get too much of that music. I hope you guys can hear me as well as I would like. Uh, trying to see. There is a lot of Secret Service here. There are a lot of New York police that are here. Again, we do have a huge police presence overall. Oh. The mood is actually very good. I see some of the comments here. Mood is very good. People are still moving around trying to find their spots. I found a spot, one of two spots that I believe will be excellent for photographs, still photos, possibly for actually live video. We'll see how that works out when President Trump comes out to speak. But you can tell me. Oh, you can't hear me perfectly. That's great. I'm shouting. Well, I'm speaking loud because I can't tell. But I can tell you that the mood, as you can see amongst everybody, is very buoyant. People are very happy. The only thing that people were upset about was waiting in the line because it was a very long line. Took an hour and a half to get through that. But other than that, people are happy. They're having conversations. They're talking about the politics. They're talking about Donald Trump. They're talking about the coverage from the news media and the news media bias that we have seen, like last Saturday in the Bronx when we had the Black Patriots for Trump event, which I did cover live. By the way, folks, please like, share, subscribe. It is absolutely critical. I can't cover these kinds of events. I can't get some of these politicians to do interviews if you don't like, share, and subscribe. It is critical. The more that they see that we are paying attention, the more that they want to get on camera and answer our questions, the more that they know we're holding them accountable, and that is critical. So please like this, share this, follow back, look for us at 6 o'clock. Make sure that you know that I'm going to have the live coverage for you to let you know what's going on. I may have lost one of my spots to be able to take a photo from because the crowd actually found it as well, but that's okay. I'm standing in one spot. Make sure I can get my camera angle. Other than that, well, what else are you guys asking about? I can't go landscape mode at the moment. When I go for, when I'm covering with Donald Trump, I will be in landscape mode at that point, and then I'll be able to get that. I didn't realize I wasn't in landscape when I went live, so I can't switch it at the moment. Let me show you crowd again. Are you seeing the crowd, folks? And you can see there's, who's behind me there? So we have some popular Bronx politicians and figures that are behind me. They're walking around the stage. So we have some of the figures from New York politics, from the Bronx politics, that are walking around us right now. Give me a second. I'm looking through some of the comments. Have I seen any of the left-wing media covering the event? Well, there's about 100 different cameras here from just about every news organization possible. Did I specifically see NBC? No. Did I see CBS, ABC? No. But if you can see in the background here, and you should be able to see that, there's cameras. There's about a dozen cameras there. So I'm imagining the mainstream left-leaning news media should have one of their cameras up there. Can't guarantee that for sure, but I expect they probably are there as well. Are there any protesters? No, not a single one. Now, I have heard that the protesters, AOC, had requested that protesters would go onto the northeast corner of Crotona Park, which is about a mile, 2 miles away from where we are. But I can tell you that I came here at 12 o'clock, and I've been here since that time. Sorry, politicians. Sorry, more politicians trying to get their photos here. What we have seen is none of the protesters came to the line. None of them came over by the gate. There was only one individual at 12 itself. And other than that, we have not seen any other protesters. We haven't even heard them. They haven't made any sounds. People didn't drive by and say anything. I mean, literally, all we heard was Trump support. And inside, all we have seen are people who are supporting President Trump. There is not one protester here, and that's a good thing. I find that to be a positive. Yep, there's a bunch of influencers here as well. Again, and you have to, folks, because this isn't my normal equipment, my normal setup. I'm on a limited setup because Secret Service won't let me bring all my equipment with me. Well, how are you doing, sir? Say hello. Oh, no. Live. Right. Oh, there you go. Had him live. One of several politicians that are here. Wouldn't stop to take a question, though. All right. Well, you got to see him. I forget his name right now. But just to let you know that many of the politicians are walking around past people. Let's see. Everyone's kind of relaxing right now. So we have an hour and 15 minutes before we go live. Excuse me, before President Trump starts speaking. And so what I want to do is I want to charge up my phone, give it an opportunity. I'm going to switch up my camera in the settings so you'll get landscape. You'll be able to see everyone around. Someone's asked me, are there any black people here? The place is filled. There are black people all over the place. There's Asians, there's Hispanics, there's everybody here. They're all around. I mean, not exactly sure what some people are looking for, but this is about as diverse as you can get. You'll see that in the still photos that I'll be putting up after the event, so that you'll be able to see that a little bit better. But yeah, there's a little bit of everyone around here. Hang on, I'll show you. That give you an idea of the diversity in the crowd. That give everyone a little bit of an idea. Well, yes, thank you for the compliment, Andrew. But again, I can't switch cameras at the moment. Again, it's the software that I'm using. It's not, I'm using OBS Restream, and so I can't switch the cameras at this moment. What I will do is I'll end the stream right now. I'll be coming back in an hour, and that way I'll be able to cover all of the speakers. You'll be able to hear all the events, and that way you'll also be able to see everyone there. I just wanted to let you guys know how it's going so far, what you can see, give you an expectation of the kind of crowd that that is in the Bronx, even though we were told, what was it that Ritchie Torres, Congressman Ritchie Torres said, oh, there are no people in the Bronx. New York is not for Donald Trump. Well, the crowd says he's wrong. And there's a hell of a lot of people here that are proving him absolutely wrong on that. But with that said, yep. So go ahead. Am I right?
Lit right now. You never see a body crowd this big.
There you go. You know, so people are listening into the conversation as we're having it. So they, Andrew says that they want me to go live as soon as possible. I have to charge my phone. I have to charge my phone. But I will make sure that I can get as many interviews as I can once the phone is charged. I will make sure that I get you. I have a lot of still. I have two cameras and the cell phone that I've been taking stills with. So you will have a lot of photos. You will be able to see that. Oh, wait a minute. What's that shirt say? Lesbians for Trump. She ran past too fast. I couldn't take a picture of it. That's her t-shirt. Lesbians for Trump. You gotta love that. Yes, I have backup batteries. I'm not a rookie. Again, this isn't set up. I have different equipment that I use. But anyway, that's on me. That's my problem. more coverage. I prefer you